Hello, everyone. This is Lisa from Power Wheelchairs for Success, and I'm coming to you to give you some good news, bad news. The good news is connected to bad news, but we will get to it. So here we go. I'm looking for the second article. But anyway, I think I know it well enough. There was a disabilities advocate. She's a CEO of an app company, ironically, and she's in a power wheelchair, a complex power wheelchair. And she was on her way to a conference in Tel Aviv, Israel. And of course, Air Canada returned her power wheelchair in shambles. So ironic that an advocate, an international and national advocate from Canada, had this happen to her. But anyway, some other people also jumped in, and this is the disability minister who from Canada who promises to correct long-standing problem of airlines damaging mobility aids. So this is incredible because it could go in any direction. And since Canada is close to us, we might benefit from what's transpiring. So to Ms. Ziv, I just want to say I'm really sorry that this happened to you. It shouldn't happen to you or to anyone else. And I think we're all up to here with our wheelchairs being broken or being treated as leftover luggage or whatever, and it's just awful. But anyway, the minister from Canada, Carla Qualtrough, is responding to Ms. Ziv's incident. And I will mention the airlines here because it's all over the news already. So it's really important to put this out there. So Ms. Qualtrough responded to this story this week, calling the incident an example of long-standing problem with airlines mistreating people with disabilities and their mobility devices. So we have to figure out a way to end this once and for all. So I think this is going to go somewhere and somewhere important and beneficial for all of us. She says, I promise you, we're on it. So I have an inkling of hope here. I promise you that I will contact All Wheels Up so they're aware of the situation and maybe they can jump on the bandwagon and push things forward over here. You know, because Canada is close to us, this might spill over and benefit us, whatever solution they may find. My hope is that they will force Air Canada to put in a section for wheelchairs in the plane and put in a system to buckle us down or strap us down. And they would be the first airline to do so if that's what Canada is going to ask them to do. And to you, Air Canada, I'm saying that you might have gotten a black and blue eye. However, you could turn this around and be an example for other airlines and put in that system in which we can just roll on the plane and be latched down. So be the first one. Be the one who turns us around. Be an example to other airlines. Don't just stand there and just whimper before the minister. Do it. You know there's been research going on how to do this. Check in with the United States, with the Federal Aviation Association, and get the information and do it. Install it. Be brave. Be the first ones. Help us out. You know, we're patrons. We purchase tickets. We fly just like anyone else. It's just we have some equipment that helps us to go from point A to point B. And we would like to, and we should be able to drive onto your plane and be locked down, just like in trains and buses. So if the trains and buses can do it, so can you. I realize that there's a lot in the math because you're flying, because of weight, because of safety, because of a whole bunch of things. But you're smart enough. You have engineers. So get moving. But I also want to call other people, such as American Airlines, JetBlue, Southwest, all of those airlines that are just kind of twiddling their thumbs. Move it. You know, if you don't want Air Canada to beat you, then you get on the bandwagon and be the first ones that allow wheelchairs, our wheelchairs, to drive onto your plane and be locked down. So, folks, this is coming. It's going to happen, I think, very soon. At the end of this year, beginning of next year, we should see some changes, and maybe even next week, depending on what this minister can muster. So I just wanted to give you those updates. I will put down the links to these both these articles so that you can stay on top of the heat and fire that's going on right now. But I am really curious to see what happens in Canada, what they're going to ask Air Canada to do, and possibly all airlines that function in Canada. And that, again, hopefully will benefit us in the United States, and then it'll begin worldwide. It just takes one. It just takes one airline, one incident to trigger, a benefit for all of us. So again, Ms. Zeev, I am really sorry. I have a power wheelchair myself, and the last time I flew, I did not fly with my power wheelchair. I did not want it to get broken. So, and that's sad that we have to submit ourselves to being guided by others because they might break our instruments. So we don't want that. We want this battle to end. We want this problem to end. So Air Canada, step up, do the right thing. Not just give another wheelchair to Ms. Zeev, but put in the system in your airplanes that will help us just drive on and be strapped down, snapped in, whatever you would like to see happen. So folks, stay on top of this. I promise you that I will reach out to All Wheels Up so they can jump on the bandwagon and help this situation forward. All right, Lisa out.